Hi everyone. So today we are going to solve this question. The second question. The first question we already solved, and the concept used in this first concept. First one, first question. It will be the fist size sliding window, and you haven't watched yet. Please go and watch because it's very important. So let's do the second question and read the second question first, and let's do it. It's very similar to the first one. If you understand the first one, you are able to do all of the remaining questions so on your own. So please try before watching the solution. So what it says, number of subarrays of size k and average greater than or equal to threshold, given an array of integer 2 and okay, so I already read the question, and as you can see I already solved the question, uh, like when it will be May 16, 2024. So I'll just explain the question what it's going to what is demanding. Okay, so we have given let's say array A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay, now they want, and they also gives us a length k equal to 3 and a threshold. I am representing the threshold with th will be, I am taking the first one also, let's say this one. Okay, now they are asking, what they are asking, like uh, return me what uh, number of subarrays, return the number of subarrays whose length is this, whose length is 3, and the average of those numbers would be greater than or equal to 4. This is the threshold mean. Okay, so whenever you see any type of question and they mention that they have a fixed size, first of all let me give a size fixed size, then second they mentioned a subarray or contiguous. These two, if these two satisfy, that means somewhere else they are the question is all about sliding window. So remember always a fixed size, which means a length is given, like in this case k is given equal to 3 if it is mentioned, and the subarray or a contiguous mention, that means we are going to apply a sliding window, or most probably it will be a fixed sliding window. Remember we already have learned that the two types of questions are from sliding window. First is fixed size and second one is variable side sliding window. Okay, there is only two types of sliding window, fixed and variable. We already learned about the fixed size, but variable sized we have to do, but we will eventually come after the completion of fixed size. Couple of number of questions we have to do, so let's not worry about this. Is also an easy one, so let's try to do this question. So we already know this question is just a sliding window variation, so let's go and solve it. So these two conditions are satisfying. Let me mark it, let me put it into a box, yellow box. Okay, and let me write the question again. Okay, so A, B, C, D and F. Okay, K is given as a 3 and threshold we have given as 4. Okay, now they ask the average of these subarray uh, should be greater than or equal to 4. So in a sliding window question, fixed size question, what we have to do, we first of all create a window. How? This is the window. Okay, it has a size 3, so we will run a loop for I equal to 0 to I is less than 3. 3 is nothing but k. You can treat as 3 or something else. And first of all, we will create this window. This is the first part. Let me mark it. First part. Also write, if you want to write steps, you can write create uh, what? Create a window. Okay. And the second part is like add or remove while moving. While moving, uh, while moving. Okay. This two steps we have to do, and the first step is like create a window. And for creating window, you have to go through every index 0, 1, 2. Okay. So 0, what we have to do, we have to find the average. So what is the average? Average, it's like a plus b plus c divided by the number of elements. So what is the number of element? Is 3. That means the 3 is fixed always, because we need a length of 3 subarrays. So this is going to be a plus b plus c divided by k. In every case, divided by k happens. Okay, so we have to calculate the sum first. So we will create an what we will create an variable. Let's sum equal to 0. So you can name it as a window. So let me erase this and name it as a window, so that it window equal to 0. Okay, so what we will do, window plus or equal to array of I. So we will go to first window, index wise 0, 1, 2. I will add a plus b plus c. After this for loop completion, the window we have is like this: window equal to a plus b plus c. So we want average. How we will get average? We will get an average. So let's create an uh, a variable, and we will call window divided by k. You will get and this average into avj. Okay, now we want the number of sub arrays of size k, average greater than or equal to threshold. So what we will do, we will create a variable called integer counter variable, which will initially it has a 0. Now if my average is greater than or equal to threshold, then I will increment my count. Okay, so this is the first part. Now what we have to do, let me take a b c d e and f. Okay, this is an array, and we already created this window, first window. Now we have to move this window by 1. So my window will come here, and okay, a b c d e f. Okay, now window will be this thing. Now, as you can see, let me do indexing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, as you can see, if you add a index 3 to window, the window will become like this. So, this is the window become. So, it has from 0 to 3. But as you in a question, it is mentioned that the sub array should have a length 3, but it contains 4. So we have to remove this first element. After removing, this window will get as a result. Okay, so what we have to do, if we are moving the window, then we have to add one element or remove one element. This thing we have to remember. So in this step, we have mentioned that first of all we have to create a window, starting window, and then add remove while moving. We have to add something or we have to remove something from the array. okay, from or while moving. So you'll get this window. Now, so moving for I equal to k, we will start from k because what is our k? K is 3 and less than 3 what will be 0, 1 and 2. These three things we already calculated as a window. Now we will start from index 3 from here. Now I is less than n and we will go until and I plus plus. Okay, now we have to add something or remove something. So I already have a window. This is the first one. Let me erase. This is very gotch poch here. Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, so this is our first window. Okay, so uh, this is index 0, 1, 2, and 3. We are over here. Now, what we want, this third element should be in our window. So let me do that. So window plus or equal to array of I, because we are at ith index. Okay, we have added this, so the window will become like this. Okay, now we have to remove this element. How we will do that? We will do simply I minus k. Why I minus k? Our I is I minus k. Our I is what? I 3 and k is 3. So it will become 3. So if you increase the I, let's say 4, then 4 minus 3 will become 1. Then it will increase like this. This, then this, then this. This is the journal thing you have to do. Okay. So our window minus or equal to, we have to subtract, so array of I minus k. Now your window will become this one. This is the resultant value. And what we have to find? Average. So average equal to window divided by k. After taking window, and if I will just check if my average is greater than or equal to threshold, then I will increment my count. Sorry, and after this for loop ends, I will return the count. So this is the uh, solution for this thing. Okay, so the time complexity, we haven't discussed the time complexity in the previous question, so let me discuss. Because we are going to each and every element in the array once, so it will take big O of n. Time complexity and space complexity will be constant. So okay, so let's code it quickly. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do, we have to create a window. So let me create window, will be 0, and let me store the size of the array into n. Now we will go to I equal to 0. We will start from I equal to 0 and we will go to I is less than k. We are creating window, so let me write it over here. Creating window, initial window, you can say initial window. Okay, now we will add window plus or equal to array of I. Now we will create an average variable where window divided by k average. Okay. Hmm. Now we will check if my average will be greater than or equal to threshold. Let me copy this keyword spelling, paste it over. If this is the thing, then I will increment my count and we have to declare the count. So it will be cnt equal to 0. Now we will go to part 2 where I will start from k until n I plus plus. Okay, now we will add one element, that will be array of I, and we will subtract one element, and that will be array of I minus k. Okay, after adding, we will let average will be window divided by k. Okay, if my average, let me just copy this thing. We have to just compare with the threshold. If this satisfies, then we will increment our count. After this loop happen, then I will return cnt. That will be the count number of sub-arrays that average is greater than uh, threshold. So let me submit this. Yeah, this is accepted. So next question will be the repeated DNA sequence. And let me tell you very like, if you solve this two question and if you understand very well, then the remaining questions are just like implementing the things. Like you have to follow two steps: create a window, initialize a window. This is you are initializing, then go one by one until the end and add or remove while moving. These two steps you have to take, and uh, you will be solve all the question by your own. So uh, I also upload this video or solutions, so don't worry about it. I'm saying that please try before watching the solution. So we will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.